Hello everyone, welcome to Time Will Tell Tarot. Today I'll be doing reading for the sign of Libra for January 2020. Please bear in mind that the energy can go vice versa. Also, please do check out your Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising sign. I personally find that it's definitely worth to check out your moon sign and the other person's moon sign that you're dealing with. Because most of the time, that's how they wire their emotion with their moon sign rather than sun sign. So to me, it's like just by watching the sun sign videos, it's definitely not enough. I hope everyone have a good week. It's gonna be weekend tomorrow. Okay. Also, please bear in mind that if you find it resonate, that would be great. If not, maybe this message is not meant to be for you. It's absolutely normal, and there's no way I can channel every single one of the Libra on the planet. So if you feel that it resonate, then that's great. Here we go. See what message they're trying to give to the Libra sign, please. Okay, this is what I've been guided to pick. Just 6 cards. Now that I can upload the video for more than 15 minutes, so I did like to take my time to shuffle. So if you're in a rush, please feel free to fast forward. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Yeah, I'm picking up the energy for the both of you that things are going a little bit out of balance here. And there might be some sort of argument and, you know, heartache involved. There could be, I feel like if you guys are not separating right now, but you're not quite really addressing the problem, you guys are not yet talking, trying to figure things out. Okay, let's tap more into it and see what he's trying to say. someone is holding on here. I feel like there's an energy. Is either someone is having this addiction with the connection. They're holding on to something. It can be anything. It can be they're holding on to their money. It can be holding on to whatever is value to them, you know. They could be very stubborn about it. But something is quite toxic here in this connection. Okay, let me just try to find out why there's a devil card here. Okay. Well, I feel like definitely one person is more into like partying, going out, having a good time. While the other person is still waiting for this connection to grow, have a happy ending, have a long-term commitment. Just trying to get more information. But then someone is saying no though. I feel like could be because of third party as well. Because someone definitely are still waiting in this connection, is still hoping, you know, something is going to harvest, but and that person had been waiting for a long time. However, it just showing me that the other person is not really on the same page as them. I feel like they're kind of still going out partying and seeing someone. They're really the energy is focusing on just going out and having a good time, and it causing the other person like heartbroken as well, defeated. Nurturing. So the card here is saying that someone here needs to nurture yourself rather than the relationship here. So let's say if you're the one who has been waiting for this connection, the card is saying that it's time that you need to nurture yourself, because you're dealing with someone who is being deceitful, and you really need to take a moment to really look at their action and trying to wake up from this whole thing, because it's not quite what you think and see. And it's saying that you're not, like, you really need to nurture yourself. So mentally you need to really like focus on yourself, because I feel like someone is really focusing on too much on that connection and hoping it's going to work out. But it gets to the point, it's just it's not really working out your favor, really, what I'm feeling here. So what I'm picking up is the energy saying that you should really put yourself first rather than the other person, rather than the connection you guys have, because it takes two people to come together, not just one person. And then the next message is also saying that, wow, you've really been through it. If it's not you, it's the other person. So take whichever side you are in. But I feel like you have really been heartbroken and backstabbed, and you feel like betrayed. You feel like there was a commitment, but it's not really going anywhere, because I feel like someone is not really taking the action and trying to do the right thing. So the card here is telling me that you must take the lead to move forward. I feel like it's time as well, because that painful cycle already pretty much finished. You know, if it's not yet finished, it's definitely going to finish, and it's causing someone really stressful, really. Wow, I can really feel the energy here as well. Let's see. Now, okay. So what I'm picking up is, after this whole long, painful journey between you and the other person, I feel like either there will be this fire sign person will come and approach you. And this person, it's really like positive, really know what they want. And if there is no this, like, if there isn't this person like show up in your life, then it could also mean that, you know, your previous person is trying to make a positive change this time. So take it what it is, because I'm just picking up two different scenarios here. So sometimes I'll pick up energy for more than, you know, one Libra, obviously. But this is what I'm picking up, the scenario here. If the old person is coming back and approach you, they're saying that first you need to have that clarity of belief within you and with that person, and following by the forgiveness. Obviously, if you quite haven't forgotten about, you know, the pain that they caused you, and you're still lingering in that energy, then it's not going to help you and the other person to move forward. So we're saying that you definitely need to forgive them if you want a fresh start with them. But at the same time, you still have to be assertive. Like, you need to be I'm picking up like you have to still be cautious. I don't mean like, I don't want to give you this feeling that, oh, you're going to have this anxiety at the back of your mind and thinking that, oh, they somehow at some point they're going to come and hurt you. I don't mean in that sense at all, but I just want you to bear in mind that in a way you have to take it lightly. You have to take it lightly. Where's this death card here? It's too many. There's definitely a transformation here. Okay, let's see. What is... All right, someone is probably coming back to apologize, to make you an offer. Let me try to see what it is. Oh, wow, okay. So this person from in the past, either you or the other person, whoever make the wrong, they will come back to apologize. But they definitely have deep emotions there, but they never really said it in a way. But because I feel like the damage has already been made, so even though the other person coming back in and apologize and trying to reveal their feelings and all that, I feel like the other person is hesitate. The whole thing, he or she is really, they hesitate, like they got into that hermit mode. They're like, wait a minute, really? Like you've hurt me that much before, you let me out in the cold that much before, and now you're coming back? Is this for real, you know? So the other person is thinking, yeah, they really want to tap in and see, you know, whether the other person, they're really being sincere here, especially if they're making an offer. They really want to see this time if there is an equal give and take, rather than that person is just saying it, you know. And that's what I'm picking up. Why it's not bigger? Okay, so again, what I'm picking up is whoever trying to make the offer or trying to apologize to the other person, but the other person, it's really in this hermit mode that they don't want to really just jump back right in. They really want to take their time and go into hermit mode and see what is this all about. That's what I'm picking up, because the other person is still feeling so insecure about this connection between you and them, because they've really been hurt, really hurt. So obviously they don't want to just jump right back in fully, because they worry they're going to get hurt again. Pentacle here. Let's see. I feel like over the time, like after this long painful experience between you and the other person, I feel like the other person who have been hurt, they really have, especially spiritually, they have like really grown. They reach to the place that they kind of know like what they want. Not kind of know, they really know what they want. I feel like they're just going to pretty much like sit back, and they really want to see the other person to show whether they really want to work things out with you together. Because I feel like somehow you or the other person is feeling like what they're offering, it's so little, although they want to work things out with you, but compared to where you are at now, as you are king right now, you have all that emotional, you know, abundance in place, or maybe physical world, everything's, you have everything together, you know, you're not lack of anything. So you're not in a rush. However, the other person, when they come and approach you, what they're offering is still very little. They're still as a page. So the energy that I'm picking up is the other person is just going to really sit back and take their time now to see the other person, what they can really put it on the table. And this time, the energy is a bit different. the energy is someone is going to be really direct and even a little bit harsh, because they don't want any more BS. Let's see which side. Oh yeah. This energy, Queen of Swords, is from the person who has been hurt before. It's not from the other person who's offering. So because they have been through it, so 9 at the other soul, it's 10. They really don't want to go back to that, to hell again, basically, because they've really been through it. They really don't want it this time. So which is a good thing if you're on the side that you're not the one who is offering, you're not the one who is doing the other person wrong. I feel like you are really in a good place and you are doing the right things for yourself, which is exactly matched to earlier the energy saying that it's time you need to nurture yourself. You need to put yourself first rather than the other person. Because if a connection have a devil energy, it's not really going to make it far, to be fair. And I really like the fact seeing, this side, this person who have the King of Pentacles is really doing it, is really laid back and chill, and this energy is not, I don't pick it up, it's like obsessive about the other person. They just want to see how this person is going to show them. Because people can just talk all day long, but action really speak louder than words. So it's no point to just believe into them, fall back in completely without seeing something tangible happen, Okay. But then I do feel like the other person who is coming back to make the offer, I do feel like they mean it. I do feel like they mean it. They're not playing. Yeah, they're not playing. They do feel like, okay, the other person, from what I'm picking, is they are in this Nine of Cups energy, which emotionally they do feel quite abundance. They do feel like they're quite happy. They have everything that they need in life, which is satisfy them emotionally. So it doesn't have to be someone, it's super rich or they've got loads of material stuff, but somehow they just feel they're not lack emotionally. And now, and that's why, and because they have this Nine of Cup energy, that's why I feel like in the past they're not in a rush to jump into a relationship. That's why they love to go out, maybe party and mingle with people and just do their thing, while you are kind of waiting to grow with this person. And during this experience, it didn't work out the way you wanted to. You wanted. It's definitely, there was so much pain there. But I do feel like this cycle is about to end. I do feel like you are the person who's going to complete the last cup to reach to the 10 of Cups. And that's why they're coming back. They want to have like a new chapter with you, and they're willing to give now this time. Yeah. Temperance. They want to come back again. They want to make things right this time. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick spread between you and the other person's current energy. It's gonna be a quick one. At least we get the very general. Okay. Okay. So Libra. I just want to know how is a person feeling right now and how you're feeling about them right now. So I'm gonna do one side each. Take whichever side that fits you. And bear in mind that this energy, it doesn't mean it's permanent, so it can change. But you need to manifest it. And people have free will, so people can also change their mind, or you can also change your mind. But don't just, you want it to come in and look at the reading and feel like if the outcome is good and you feel like, oh well, it's gonna happen, so I don't have to really do anything. It doesn't work that way at all. It's just showing you what is the potential is gonna happen, but if someone is not putting effort into it and make it happen, the outcome can change. Okay. Let's see how they feel about you right now. Well, because someone walked away, someone is feeling defeated now. I feel like someone had enough of this emotional stress and burden. So they feel like, I'm out. I just don't want to be in part of it anymore. Now, the other person, it causes the other person having this major transformation though. Yeah, major transformation, as I just said before. There's a death card on their side and there's the Fool card. So I feel like they finally begin to realize they have to take that leap of faith with you. They have to make a change. And this is definitely a soulmate connection because it's really deep, the feeling between you two. No, actually, this side was that side, sorry. And, okay, what is the Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, I feel like because in the past they have confused. They do have choices, but they're confused. But deep down, they do know the lack of something emotionally. So maybe from the outside, they might look all fine and all that, but I do feel like it's not quite what it shows. I feel like deep down, they're confused. Yeah, this cycle really needs to end You've been through it. Again, you have the Ten of Swords. It's really showing me that you have waited a long time. You can be on that side, so again, take whichever side you're in. But there's this person here waiting for the long time for this connection to grow, and it's not happening at that time. Yeah, finally the other side is choosing, because they really felt it, you know, they realized this is what they want with you. Of course they have to make a choice, you know, and I do feel like they're making a choice here. That's why early the spread it said, you know, if they come back, they will make it right with you. Yeah, they'll make it right with you, reunion. Okay. However, again, this two card on your side, just like the spread before that I did, it's saying that even though they will come back, but you will hesitate. You will hesitate to jump back right in because they have really making you disappointed in the past. And it gets to the point it make you feel like you're blind. You don't even know what is real anymore. You don't even know if there is a future, if happily ever after is real. Does it even exist really? It causing this person feel that way. That's how I feel. But like I said, what the spread is saying, that if the other person do come back, you're doing the right thing. Take all the time you need to see whether they're coming back as a king and they're coming back genuine. And meanwhile, just focus on yourself. Do not put in any more this sort of energy, sort of watching the connection grow, watching, you know, just watching them, and don't, because it's time for you to find your abundance for yourself first. You need the healthy mindset, and so as them, they need the healthy mindset. If they're not coming back right, don't accept it. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you liked the reading. Take care, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye.